Dr. Kitty Harris is a noted public speaker and presenter at national conferences, workshops, and seminars on topics including adolescence, substance abuse prevention, addiction, and recovery. Dr. Harris is an experienced counselor and therapist who is herself a recovering alcoholic with more than 30 years of sobriety. While filming Memo to Self, we had the great privilege of interviewing Dr. Harris. There are college dormitories set up across the nation that provide housing for those students battling a variety of addictions. Dr. Harris is a pioneer in this field, and when asked if she felt that collegiate recovery communities will make a difference to history, she offered this hopeful and positive response.
That is a great question. That's one of my kind of dream questions, I think it will make all the difference in the world in the years to come. And I will tell you that it's probably whatever else I do, whatever else other people around this country do for that, I think I will look back and consider it the most important contribution I ever got to be a part of. I think that, and I think it's for a couple of reasons. I think part of it is what we'll see in terms of people being educated and finding we always say one of our kids is going to find the cure for cancer, or one of our kids is going to argue the best, most important Supreme Court case, or, things like that. And I believe that's true. I really believe that's true. But I think there's another piece that I think is probably more important and more vital to us as a culture is I have about 30 or 40 couples out there whose kids will never see them drunk or drugging. I think that the collegiate recovery communities will change the cycle of addiction for families. And I look at it every day on Facebook, all these kids that I've known for all these 10, 13 years who are married and who have children and who are raising those kids. And I mean, yesterday was amazing. It was the first day of school in so many places. And I'm not a big Facebook fan, but I get on to follow the kids that I've loved and helped grow up all these years. And there were all their kids going to their first day of school. And that is where I think that the collegiate recovery movement will have its greatest impact, is we will change the cycle of addiction for families, that those kids won't ever let their kids see them in trouble, that those kids can come from a healthy family, that those kids will come from a family that's dominated by spiritual principles and trying to have a life of integrity and trying to serve others and trying to give back. And I think that when you think about the cycle of addiction and recovery and you look at the interruption of it, which is what recovery is. Recovery for me is that interruption of that cycle that's driven by pain and all that. And what collegiate recovery communities do is they allow us an entrance into that cycle at that pivotal developmental time in life to stop the cycle before these kids marry, before they have children, before they continue to see that progression of this disease. And recovery allows us, through collegiate communities, to say, let us intervene at a time before you destroy other lives. And I think that's the gift we will give back to our culture and our society.
We at the Institute for Addiction Study believe that every person suffering from addiction is valuable, full of potential, and capable of recovery. If you are interested in learning more about addiction, please check out our website at theinstituteforaddictionstudy.org.